You were meant for a life of abundance, so why does everything keep going wrong? Every time you take one step forward, life knocks you two steps back. No matter how hard you try, it feels like there's an invisible force keeping you stuck in the same painful patterns. It's not your fault. There's an unseen energy copy of you, an astral double, that has been absorbing all of your past failures, disappointments, and traumas. And now, it's sending them back to you like a boomerang. This is why you struggle to hold on to money, no matter how much you earn. Your relationships fall apart, often in the same painful way as before, and bad luck follows you, even when you do everything right. Your astral double is feeding your past back into your present, and unless you erase its influence, it will keep you trapped in a loop for the rest of your life. I didn't believe it at first, until one devastating event in my life forced me to see the truth. Hey there, my name is Patricia, and while I'm honored to share this life-changing message with you today, just a few years ago, my life was a complete disaster. I was drowning in debt. My relationships were falling apart, and no matter how hard I tried, everything seemed to go wrong. But nothing could have prepared me for what happened next. It started on a Monday morning. I was about to leave for work when I got a call from my boss. I was fired. No warning, no severance, just gone. The worst part, I had just signed a lease on a new apartment, one I could now no longer afford. But things were about to get even worse. 2 days later, as I was running errands, my car broke down in the middle of traffic. The repair? $3,700. More money I didn't have. And just when I thought I had hit rock bottom. I checked my bank account and saw it had been drained. A mistake from my bank wiped out my last $2,000 in savings. I called. I argued, but they said the process to fix it could take weeks. I felt cursed, like something unseen was pulling the strings of my life and making sure I failed. However, there was a haunting moment that changed everything. That night, after a long day of trying to fix the mess my life had become, I sat in my car, staring at myself in the rearview mirror. But something was off. The reflection looking back at me didn't feel like me. The eyes looked distant, hollow, almost empty. And then, a whisper echoed in my mind. This isn't your life. This is the life of your astral double. I felt a chill run down my spine. At first, I thought I was just exhausted, imagining things. But deep down, I knew there was something to it. That night, I started researching everything I could about energy fields, manifestation, and the hidden forces that shape our reality. And that's when I discovered NASA's shocking research. In my research, NASA confirms there's an invisible energy copy of you controlling your luck. Scientists at NASA and leading quantum physicists have confirmed that the human bioelectric field stores energy imprints, memories, traumas, and emotions that shape our reality. A 2003 NASA-funded study found that astronauts exposed to specific energy frequencies experienced changes in their emotions, thoughts, and even luck. Another study at Princeton University's Engineering Anomalies Research Lab found that our energy interacts with reality itself, meaning the past can literally keep influencing the present. This is why some people attract wealth, happiness, and success effortlessly, while others, like me, seemed trapped in a cycle of financial struggles, heartbreak, and endless bad luck. Why? Because our astral double absorbs our past failures and keeps replaying them in our reality. Then I found something even stranger. A real-life example of how breaking free from the astral double can turn terrible luck into unimaginable wealth. The story of Frano Selak. For 40 years, Frano was the unluckiest man alive. He survived a train crash that killed dozens. He was the only survivor of a plane crash. He was in multiple car crashes, 2 bus accidents, and even had his car explode. Most people would say he was cursed. But then something changed. One day, out of nowhere, he won the lottery. Millions of dollars. His luck flipped overnight. It was as if his astral double had been erased, and the universe could finally send him abundance. Now, I knew I needed to find a way to erase my astral double's influence before it completely destroyed my life. But what I didn't realize was that I was about to meet someone who would change everything, and it was no coincidence. It happened at a quiet, hole-in-the-wall cafe just outside of town. I wasn't even supposed to be there that day. After another round of bad luck, missed job offers, and a flat tire, I was exhausted and frustrated. I had stopped at the cafe just to sit and think, to figure out why my life kept falling apart, no matter how hard I tried. That's when I noticed him. A quiet, older man sitting at the corner table sipping a cup of tea. There was something about him. He had this presence, this calm, collected energy that felt unshakable, like he had unlocked some secret to life that no one else knew. And then, just as I was about to look away, he looked straight at me, not in a creepy way, but in a way that made me feel like he already knew me, like he had been waiting for me. He nodded once, then gestured to the empty chair across from him. I hesitated, but something inside me said, "Go." I found out that his name was Daniel. He was a retired energy engineer, one of the leading experts in the study of bioelectric frequencies and their effect on human consciousness. For over 20 years, he had worked with top scientists, private institutions, and even classified government projects, exploring how the human energy field interacts with reality. And then, one day, he walked away from it all. He told me he had seen too much, that the knowledge they had uncovered was too powerful to be kept hidden, and that some of the wealthiest, most influential people in the world wanted to keep this secret for themselves. So he vanished, retired early, moved out to the countryside. Now he lived a simple but abundant life, a beautiful home, a peaceful mind. No stress, no struggle, just effortless flow. And as he sat there, sipping his tea, he said something that sent chills down my spine. Your energy is trapped in a loop. Your astral double is feeding your past failures back into your present reality. I didn't say a word, because deep down, I already knew it was true, but I still thought that he was making a fool out of me. Daniel even told me that the human energy field works like a cosmic echo. Everything we experience, good or bad, leaves an imprint in our energy. And over time, these imprints form an invisible energy copy of ourselves. That copy, our astral double, absorbs all of our struggles, failures, and heartbreaks. And then it reflects them back into our lives. That's why your life keeps repeating itself, he said, because your astral double is locked in an endless loop of failure, feeding the same energy back into your reality. I wanted to believe him, but honestly, it sounded insane. A part of me thought he was just some crazy old man who had spent too much time meditating in the woods, and I told him that. He just laughed. And then he slid a small USB drive across the table. This frequency has been used in NASA-funded studies. It has broken the energy cycle for dozens of people who are now living the life they were meant for. Listen to it for 5 minutes a day, that's all. Then watch what happens, he said. I didn't believe him, not at first, but I was desperate. So that night, I pressed play. And at first, nothing happened. Days passed. I kept listening to the frequency, and at first, it seemed like nothing was changing. In fact, things even got worse. My car broke down. Again. I lost another opportunity for work, and I even got hit with an unexpected bill that nearly wiped me out. I was furious. I stormed back to that same cafe, ready to confront Daniel. But before I could even speak, he smiled and said, "You're almost there. The old energy is breaking down. That's why it looks like things are getting worse. It's just the final echoes of your astral double's influence. Keep going." I left that day, still frustrated, but something inside me told me to keep listening. Then, on a quiet Tuesday afternoon, everything changed. I received a refund check in the mail from a bill I had completely forgotten about. A job I thought I lost suddenly came back with an even higher salary offer. And I got a call from an old friend, someone who had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity waiting for me. It was like a switch had flipped. I was finally free. The next day, I returned to Daniel, overwhelmed with gratitude, and that's when he told me his plan. I've been looking for someone to pass this on to. Someone who understands the pain of being trapped by their astral double, but who also understands what it feels like to finally break free. And that someone is you. I was speechless. He handed me everything, the research, the frequencies, the process, and a simple request: go help people. That's why I created the Astral Liberation Code. Because no one deserves to be trapped by their past failures. No one deserves to suffer in an endless cycle of struggle. You are meant for a life of abundance. And now, I want to pass this knowledge to you. So I'm thrilled to introduce to you the Astral Liberation Code, the only program in existence that erases your astral double's influence, breaking the cycle of bad luck, financial struggles, and emotional turmoil, so you can finally step into the abundant, prosperous, and fulfilling life you were meant for. And the best part? It takes just 5 minutes a day. No complicated rituals, no expensive coaching programs, no years of healing work or mindset training. Just pure, effortless transformation, automatically aligning your energy field to receive success, wealth, and happiness. So how does it work? For decades, top researchers, including those backed by NASA and Princeton University, have studied how the human energy field interacts with reality itself. Your energy doesn't just affect you, it literally shapes the events and opportunities that show up in your life. NASA-backed bioelectric studies confirm that when a person is exposed to specific vibrational frequencies, their luck, emotions, and even thought patterns can change instantly. The Engineering Anomalies Research Lab at Princeton discovered that human energy fields can be reset to remove negative imprints, freeing people from repetitive cycles of struggle. That's exactly what the Astral Liberation Code does. It dissolves the negative energy patterns stored in your astral double, the energy copy of you that has been feeding your past failures back into your present reality. By listening to this NASA-backed vibrational frequency for just 5 minutes a day, you will erase your astral double's grip on your life permanently, reset your energy field for success, happiness, and financial abundance, unlock the effortless flow of wealth, love, and opportunities into your reality. That means no more struggling to make ends meet, no more repeating the same painful patterns in relationships, no more feeling like life is an uphill battle. Instead, you'll experience unexpected windfalls of money appearing out of nowhere, new opportunities landing in your lap effortlessly, a deep sense of inner peace, confidence, and control over your destiny. This isn't about thinking positive or trying to manifest something. This is about flipping a switch in your energy field, so success, wealth, and happiness start chasing you. And don't just take my word for it. People all over the world are breaking free from their astral double and experiencing miracles, like Mark, who went from drowning in debt to waking up with an unexpected $10,000 deposit in his bank account. For years, I struggled financially. No matter how much I worked, I could never get ahead. The moment I started using Astral Liberation Code, things started shifting. Within a week, I received a call from an old employer offering me a job with double my old salary. Then, out of nowhere, I got a $10,000 refund check from an account I didn't even know I had. I finally feel like life is working for me instead of against me. Mark P. from Denver, Colorado. Or take Megan, who spent years attracting the wrong people, until her astral double was erased. I kept repeating the same toxic relationships over and over again. I tried therapy, affirmations, nothing worked. But after listening to the Astral Liberation Code, something shifted. Within a month, I met the most incredible, loving partner who treats me like gold. I honestly can't explain it, but I know it's because my astral double is finally gone. Megan T. from Austin, Texas. And Kevin, who felt cursed with bad luck, until one afternoon changed everything. I was always the guy with the worst luck. If something could go wrong, it would. Then I met Patricia, and she told me about my astral double. I was skeptical, but I gave it a try. At first, things even got worse. But Patricia told me that was just the final echoes of my old energy breaking down. Then, boom, everything changed. I got an unexpected promotion, a massive bonus, and out of nowhere, a friend invited me to join his business, which took off almost instantly. If you're hesitating, don't. This will change your life. Kevin J. from Chicago, Illinois. You see, you have nothing to lose, and a whole new life to gain. Right now, you might be thinking, this sounds amazing, but is it really that easy? And my answer to you is, yes. Because here's the truth. The universe was never designed to work against you. Your astral double has simply been keeping you stuck in an invisible cycle of struggle. And now, you have the key to breaking free. The only question is, are you going to use it? But now I have to be honest with you that this website could be taken down any moment. There are powerful people out there who do not want you to have this. The ultra-wealthy, top 1%, have spent decades keeping this knowledge hidden because they don't want everyday people like you and me tapping into unlimited abundance. That's why. This page could disappear at any moment, and if you leave now, you might never see this offer again. So I urge you, take action while you still can. You see, I could charge thousands for this, but I refuse to. When Daniel first handed me this frequency, I knew it was priceless. People have urged me to charge $2,000 or more for this program. And honestly, I could. Because once you break free from your astral double, the amount of wealth and success you attract is limitless. But my mission is not to profit off of this. It's to free as many people as possible. That's why I'm offering Astral Liberation Code at an unbelievably low price today. I've decided I'm not going to even charge the $250 I normally do. Instead, all I ask is you pitch in a few bucks to help cover the costs of running this website. However, this offer will not be available forever. Once this page disappears, it's gone for good. So don't let this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity slip through your fingers. All you have to do to claim this exclusive discount is click the button below right now. When you do, you'll be taken to a 100% safe and secure checkout page. There you'll enter your order info and hit submit. Then an email will arrive in about 10 minutes with access to your very own digital copy of Astral Liberation Code. But since time is short, I want to reward you for taking action on the most important decision of your life. So I decided to throw in a few free gifts when you place your order today. Bonus number 1, the Quantum Recalibration Audio, a $125 value gift. This is a secret science-backed frequency that realigns your energy field for maximum attraction. Here's something most people don't realize. Even after your astral double is erased, your bioelectric field still needs a final recalibration to fully synchronize with your new abundant reality. That's exactly what the quantum recalibration audio does. This 5-minute vibrational track was originally created using NASA's frequency modulation research, designed to help astronauts stabilize their energy field after returning from space. Now, for the first time ever, it's being used for personal transformation, helping you seal your new energy field so your astral double's negative influence never returns. Realign your subconscious mind to match your new reality of wealth and success. Amplify your ability to attract money, love, and happiness effortlessly. Think of it as the final step in locking in your transformation. Once your astral double is erased, this ensures you never slip back into old patterns again. This powerful frequency was never meant for public use, but I'm including it free of charge when you claim the Astral Liberation Code today. Bonus number 2, the Astral Liberation Visualization Protocol, a $100 value gift. This is a simple 3-minute guided exercise to strengthen your energy field and manifest your ideal reality faster. You see, while the Astral Liberation Code erases your energy double, and the quantum recalibration audio locks in your new vibration, this bonus puts you in full command of your energy field. The Astral Liberation Visualization Protocol is a simple yet mind-blowingly powerful exercise that supercharges your energy attraction abilities in just 3 minutes a day. This is the exact same visualization method used by high-level energy masters, helping you instantly break free from any energetic resistance. Also, it will send high vibrational signals to the universe, so wealth, love, and success are drawn to you like a magnet. Additionally, it will strengthen your new energy field, so you continue to attract limitless abundance for life. This is not some complicated meditation. It's a simple 3-minute visualization that forces your energy to align with the future you want. And when you combine this with the Astral Liberation Code, it's like pouring jet fuel on your transformation. Okay, so I'm giving you 2 incredible bonuses today, absolutely free when you place your order right now. Which means you're not just getting the Astral Liberation Code today, you're also receiving 2 powerful bonus gifts that will supercharge your transformation at no extra cost. This is seriously a no-brainer offer if I've ever seen one. But I'm taking this even further, because after hearing from thousands of people who broke free from their astral double and are now living their dream lives, I realized something surprising. Many of these people were extremely skeptical at first, but they took a chance anyway, and what happened completely shattered their expectations. So it made me wonder, how many people are missing out on this life-changing opportunity right now, just because they're a little skeptical? And that's when I made a decision. So I'm backing your purchase with a 100%, 365-day money-back guarantee, which means you get an entire year to test drive the Astral Liberation Code. If you don't love your experience after using it for 5 minutes a day, if you don't see real, undeniable changes in your life, if you don't start feeling luck, abundance, and success flowing towards you effortlessly, then just send me a quick email and I'll refund every single penny. No questions asked, no hassle. Why am I doing this? Because I know this works. I've seen it transform the lives of people who thought they were cursed. I've seen it take people from struggling just to survive to thriving in wealth and happiness. And I want you to experience that too, without any fear or hesitation. I'm shouldering all the risk here, because I don't want you to miss out just because you weren't sure. So I'm removing that roadblock for you right now. You have absolutely nothing to lose, and your entire dream life to gain. Click the button below to claim your copy 100% risk-free at just $39 now. Still here? I don't blame you. We covered a lot in this video, and I understand you might have some lingering questions. So let me take the liberty of answering some of the most commonly asked questions we get about the Astral Liberation Code. Here are some of the frequently asked questions. Question 1. How soon should I expect results? Every person is different, so the answer isn't the same for everybody. Some people experience instant shifts, waking up to unexpected windfalls, sudden job offers, or a sense of overwhelming peace and clarity within the first 24 hours. For others, it takes a few weeks for the energy to fully realign and for their astral double to be erased. That's why I recommend using it every single day for at least 30 days before deciding how it's working for you. But trust me, when the shift happens, you will know. Question 2. I've tried other manifestation programs based on the law of attraction. They didn't work. What makes this different? This is not based on the law of attraction. This isn't about thinking positive or writing down affirmations, hoping money magically appears. This is a scientifically backed vibrational breakthrough that directly resets your energy field and dissolves the negative imprints trapped in your astral double. When you use the Astral Liberation Code, you're not hoping for success. You're literally rewiring your bioelectric energy field to make success, wealth, and happiness the natural default of your reality. So while other programs rely on belief and hope, this one is backed by NASA-funded research on how vibrational frequencies shift human energy fields in real time. Question 3. How do I use the Astral Liberation Code? It couldn't be easier. Just put in a pair of headphones or earbuds, press play on the Astral Liberation Code frequency, and listen for just 5 minutes a day. That's it. You don't have to meditate or visualize. You don't have to do anything, because the frequency does all the work for you. As soon as you press play, the NASA-backed vibrational sequence begins breaking down your astral double's negative energy loop and reprogramming your bioelectric field for limitless wealth, success, and happiness. Question 4. Is my personal information safe? Absolutely. We take your security very seriously, which is why we hired former FBI cybersecurity experts to protect your information with 256-bit SSL encryption technology. This is the same level of security used by banks and government agencies to keep sensitive information protected. So your data is 100% safe, private, and untouchable. Question 5. How does the 365-day money-back guarantee work? When you say yes to the Astral Liberation Code today, you are doing so completely risk-free. That's because I'm giving you an entire year to experience its transformational effects. If at any time in the next 365 days you feel that your life hasn't drastically improved, you're still experiencing bad luck and setbacks, you don't feel wealth, happiness, and success flowing effortlessly toward you, then just send my support team a quick email and we'll refund every single penny. No questions, no excuses, no hassle. It's that simple. Question 6. I still have more questions. How can I get in touch? My team and I are always happy to help. If you have any questions, concerns, or need assistance with your order, you can reach us by email or phone. Our friendly support team will make sure you have everything you need to get started.